Release the Snyder Cut! Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Ashley and this is Ashley Talks Movies. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my videos. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. So I'm not the first person to talk about this, but I certainly won't be the last. But given the circumstances, I think I should bring it up. Let's talk about the Snyder Cut. So a lot has been said about the Snyder Cut, whether or not it exists, whether it's finished, whether or not Warner Brothers should release it. And I kind of want to just share my thoughts on that. Justice League came out and a lot of fans, myself included, was very disappointed by the film. I personally did not like the film at all. I hated that film. I had so many problems with that film. Many of the problems had to do with the story. It felt really cobbled together. But you know, there was a reason for that because Zack Snyder had to hand over directing duties to Joss Whedon because Snyder had to deal with a very tragic personal family issue. That being said, the resulting film left a lot to be desired. And then there came wind of a Zack Snyder cut, basically his version of what the film would have been had he been able to finish it. And a lot of fans have called for Warner Brothers to release it. And of course, Warner Brothers hasn't released it. Doesn't seem like they have any plans to release it. But here's the thing, they should. Hashtag release the Snyder Cut. Here's why. A lot of people are stuck at home right now. And they're looking for things to watch. So why not release it? And Warner Brothers has a streaming service that's getting ready to debut called HBO Max. I can't remember when it's supposed to debut. I think it's next month, May, I think. But either way, you know, they have a new streaming service that's set to debut. And they're gonna need some stuff to have on that streaming service, right? And what better way to get people to sign up than to give them something that they've been asking for? You're gonna have more than just Friends on HBO Max to get people to sign up, because the problem is you're gonna be entering an already overcrowded field, right? You have Amazon Prime, which has been around for a number of years, Netflix, which is king of the streaming services. You have newcomer Disney Plus, which is doing really well. So Warner Brothers is going to have a little trouble, I think, getting people to convince people that they need another streaming service, especially in this time where a lot of people are stuck at home, not necessarily because they want to be, but because they're laid off from their jobs, and the money's going to be tight. And I don't know, if I was laid off from my job, the last thing I would be wanting to do is to spend more money on a streaming service, especially when that streaming service is going to be a little bit more expensive than some of the alternatives, right? Disney Plus is like $6.99, I think, and HBO Max is, I don't remember, I think it's like $14.99 or something like that. So that's a pretty sizable increase in terms of if you're going to be spending money on a streaming service. So what Warner Brothers should do is release the Snyder Cut on HBO Max. They probably don't want to for a number of reasons. One being they probably just want to distance themselves from, the backlash that was Justice League, because that film is not great at all. Like, there's so many problems with that film. So they probably just want to kind of like let things be. Also, too, maybe I've heard rumblings, I've seen on the internet, like Twitter and various places, that the Snyder Cut that exists is not necessarily finished. Like, I think Zack Snyder wants to add more scenes or like some, I don't know, but it might not be finished, so maybe they don't want to release it because it's not finished. But I think at this point, if a cut of Justice League exists that is Zack Snyder's version and he's okay with it, I say release it. Release it on the streaming service. It'll entice people to sign up for your service. It'll give people something to watch. And, you know, fans that have been wanting to see that version of the movie will be able to. And, you know, it's an option, right? You can either watch Justice League as it came out in theaters, or you can watch the Snyder Cut. Honestly, my question would be, what harm would it do? Right? I mean, Justice League already came out, it made its money. Some people like it, some people don't, but it's done, right? And the direction of, you know, DC Cinematic Universe, it's not really a connected cinematic universe anymore, right? So, you know, let Snyder Cut come out and it can exist. And then you have your other DC movies coming out and they'll exist. And it doesn't necessarily mean that one undercuts the other. Long story short, Warner Bros. Should release the Snyder Cut, I think. They should. Why not? Why not? Just do it. So anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Do you think Warner Bros. Should release the Snyder Cut? If so, share your thoughts in the comment section below. While you're here, please like this video, share this video, and don't forget to subscribe.